Hi, I'm Kieran Dalton, and welcome to the Kieran Dalton channel on YouTube. So, I like festivals. There's no festivals this year because of COVID. So, thanks. Actually, there were Field Day and Laneway and FOMO. So, I went to 3 festivals this year, so that's better than none. But anyway, the first one I mentioned, Field Day. I like festivals, and the story I'm about to tell you it took place at Field Day a couple of years ago. So I like festivals, and most of the time, 90% of the time, 95% of the times when I go to festivals, I go by myself because, one, I don't have too many friends. Two, a lot of my friends have like families and now and kids, and so they can't go to festivals. And 3, people aren't necessarily into the same type of music as I am. So Field Day is a cool festival. It's a mixture of, it's mainly dance music. Then I guess the next after that is rap. Then there's a little bit of indie bands and pop artists. So it's really good. It's a good mixture, and it's on the 1st of January. So it's usually on the first day of the year, which I also like because a lot of the douchebags, they party too hard the night before or the morning of, and they couldn't go. And when they do come, they're kind of like too real fucked up to be douchebags, you know. So I go. I get a good night's sleep because I don't really like fireworks, you know. I think they're overrated, and like I said, I don't have too many friends, so I don't go to nightclubs and stuff. But anyway, so I went to Field Day one year. I can't remember which year it was, but yeah, I went, and I had this big, broad brim, hairy kind of hat, I guess you could say. It looked daggy, but I like daggy clothes. Dagginess is kind of like my style, you know. And I was doing it before hipsters, you know. I've been daggy all my life, you know. So we're in line for the festival. This has nothing to do with the hat. This is just another thing that happened to me. So we're in the line, and festivals always run late, especially Field Day. Like doors are always open 10 minutes later than they should. Sometimes the doors open as the first band takes stage, you know, like they're half an hour late, so you have to run to actually see the first act, which is normally a DJ. But so we're in the line, and the person in the line before me snorted powder, I don't know, cocaine, ecstasy. I don't really know what you snort. I'm not really a big drug user. And they snorted it in the line, and the security guard let him straight through. Me, who hasn't snorted anything, haven't drunk anything apart from a Red Bull, they started asking me all these questions like, have you drunk tonight? So have you drunk anything? And I went, no. And he's like, are you sure? And I went, yeah, I'm sure. He's like, they looked at me for a little bit, then they let me through. Anyway, so I had this big blue hat, and I was at the festival, and I was by myself, just watching one of the first bands, which was like the Triple J Unearth competition winners. And I'm there just chilling, and a guy walks up to me and starts talking to me, which I don't mind. He's always cool to have a festival friend, you know, like someone you hang out with at the festival. Then after the festival, you never see him again. He started talking to me, then within 30 seconds, he asked me, am I selling ecstasy? And I go, no. And he walks off disappointed or annoyed, which I didn't think was weird because it has happened before because you're standing by yourself. Then as the day progressed, there was like constantly every hour to 40 minutes someone would walk up to me and ask me, do I know where they can buy ecstasy? Or sometimes some of them straight up goes, hey, are you selling ecstasy? And one guy I said no to, and he kind of like didn't believe me. He goes, come on man, you trust me, I'm not a cop. And all for the whole festival, just like every hour to 40 minutes, like I said, people were going up and asking me, am I selling ecstasy? Do I know where ecstasies are? Then around 7 o'clock mark, some cops walked up to me. They go, excuse me, sir, can you empty your pockets? And yeah, sure. And I emptied my pockets. and they asked me to take out my wallet and pull my cards out to prove there was nothing hidden where the cards departments are, I guess. I did that, and they went, "Oh, thank you, thanks very much," and they walked off, which I don't mind. I know that would piss some people off, that story, but I don't really care. Like, they let me go, and they were kind of polite. And I'm trying to think, must be like, this doesn't normally happen so much, and if any hit me, it has to be the hat, you know. There must have been the hat. It has to be people seeing this big furry daggy hat, and they're thinking, yeah, that guy's an ecstasy seller. That, or he's on ecstasy, you know. I like to think that there was like a drug dealer who posted on social media before the festival, "Hey, if anyone needs any pingers or anything, just come to me. You'll be able to see me. I'm the guy in the big furry hat." And I like to think that he's somewhere in the festival and no one's going to him because I'm stealing all his business. And you're like, "Hey, what the fuck's going on?" Yeah, that's my story. Another festival I went to, and so I guess because at the time it was my late 20s, I'm my 30s now, so that's old, I guess, some people. And so I was walking on the festival. This is when the festival ended, and it was these two fucking douchebag hipsters. They would have been like 21, 22, maybe younger. And as I'm walking, they called me over, and they'd be like, "Hey, you fucking narc." Firstly, no one uses narcs outside the movie. Like, I've never heard anyone before these two guys say the word narc outside the movie, you know. They go, "Fucking narc, you fucking undercover," what was it, undercover prick or something? I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And he's like, "Why can't you just let people have a good time? Fucking, instead of writing people out for fucking doing drugs, having a good time, you fucking," I think they called me the C word. And I went, "Look, I'm not an undercover cop." And they're like, "Bullshit, you fucking dog cunt." That's the C word, then I said the C word. So, and they were really firing up. Man, one of them spat at me and they kind of like hit me in the torso. And I'm not a tough guy. I'm tougher now than I was then. I kind of wish like, because they weren't the strongest guys. I mean, I probably would have lost the fight, but if I was to fight anyone, I should have fought these guys, you know. I mean, at least I had reason. Anyway, but what I did was pretty cool. So he spat at me. Then I took my phone out of my pocket and I pretended to like ring someone. And I go, "Foxtrot, this is Kilo Delta." This is all phonetic alphabet. So Kilo Delta is my initial. Foxtrot's just some word I made up. Kilo Delta, we have 2 Whiskey Tango, which means white trash, but really there should have been Hotel Delta, hipster douchebags. But anyway, said 2 Whiskey Tangos near the exit on the east side. I didn't know if it was the east side, but fuck, these guys didn't know. Yep, antisocial behaviour. Then I hung up and I walked off, and it was funny because those 2 guys literally started shitting themselves. Well, not literally. I mean, that would be funny as well. Maybe it's just them pulling down their pants and like shitting on the ground. That would have been a festival. Anyway, these guys started freaking out and they power walked off into the distance somewhere, probably thinking the cops are after them, which none. Yeah, that's my story. Hopefully you liked it. I liked it, but you know, it was happening to me. You know, you may not like it, but anyway, that's my story. Please comment below on any awkward festival moments you've had. Please press the like button. Please subscribe to my channel. Please recommend to my friends. Yeah, if you want to share it on Facebook or any other social medias, you're welcome to. Anyway, yeah, please press the like button. I don't get very many likes. I don't ask for much, you know, just the like button and the subscribe button. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm Kieran Dalton. Can I get to 10 minutes, which I always say? Kieran Dalton. Out.